Hello, Taurus. It's umomgtarot, and this is your fiery inferno of a someone secretly doesn't want you to know this tarot card reading. Alright, so today we're going to be using the astrology reading cards, and then we're going to get into a tarot spread. Love that flame, don't you? I shoved in like a million wood wicks. I'm like, dance, dance for me, dance. And now it is. And that has bought me just enough time to pick your first card after giving it a shuffle. And that's, your first card is Pisces. The energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Some of you are wondering, what is this? What's that right here? Well, right now I'm testing out this 12-ounce, 3-wick soy candle. Right? I want it to have as much fragrance as possible. And so I'm testing this. And I gotta say, I can smell it. I can smell it like crazy. So I will let you know when that is up on my Etsy, because people deserve to smell good things, you know? Why not? Alright, so Pisces is your first card. The energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. We know it. We know that the water energy is a little sensitive. A little sensitive, okay? They might not want you to know something that's going on internal. That's how they roll. They're in the 12th house, their mental health and, you know, asylum, you know, their will. Your next card is a watery Scorpio. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. 2 waters, sensitive, and this ish runs deep. We got Scorpio in the mix. Okay, so this is sensitivity 101. Finally, your last card is Gemini. And the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. We got Gemini energy. Wow. So not only do we have like that, you know, it's all in the head, it seems. It's all in their head, and they secretly don't want you to know this. What's going on in their head, though? We're carrying so much watery energy, and we're carrying that Gemini. Ooh, that I can smell that. That's pretty strong. I've been on the cautious side, so I'm glad I tested this, because, you know, we have a triple flame here. Oh yeah, I like that. It's overpowering this scent, even though it's world on fire over here. Okay. You know what? Let me save that for a candle channel. I won't do this to you guys. Right. And your first card is, boom, 2 of Wands. Okay, I see you. I see more wondering. So let's keep going. 7 of Pentacles, more wondering. Choices, options. Oh my goodness. This person is tempted. This person is tempted. They have a situation that is occurring that they do not want you to know about, where they feel tempted, and they have more than one option in front of them. So we're, at first, you know, you could be talking, hey, you know, someone else has caught their eye. But no, this could be multiple people. The 7 of Pentacles indicates multiple bodies. One of which could be a Capricorn. This could be Capricorn energy that you're dealing with. The Devil is where we succumb to temptation, where we're having a little too much fun, okay? And what starts out as fun becomes a little bit more of a lifestyle. So this may run deep, because Pisces, you know, they are known for, actually all water signs are known to succumb to their temptations. The willpower is something that is called into question. Of all the water signs, I would say Scorpios are the least to worry about that. They're very fixed. They have discipline to some degree. But again, where there's temptation. And a big thing for Scorpios is loyalty. Loyalty and betrayal is the themes of their lives. They're either learning a lesson in loyalty by going through betrayal, or learning about, or vice versa. You know, but it's always a theme in their life. So we're looking at this person, and I think what they're trying to do is psych themselves up to think this is a grass is greener situation that's going to work out and be better. They have options in front of them. They may have an elevated sense of ego, the devil. You know, and during that phase of feeling so wanted by many people, this is like the guy that's like wearing a wedding ring so everybody wants them, so then they end up getting divorced and then nobody wants them because like, oh, you're divorced, like what'd you do wrong? Do you still have to pay alimony? Like, so I feel like they have this grass is greener just syndrome, or like this hall pass Owen Wilson complex where they're like, I bet I'd be better off. I bet I could get anyone. I bet I still got it, and then this relationship's holding me back. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Secretly, they don't want you to know. Another look at this could mean this person secretly doesn't want you to know they have some sort of addiction, some sort of codependence. That could be the case. Again, water signs have that issue at times, and the devil is near. Now, Gemini energy is here, so they may be able to talk their way out of you thinking this, or you being none the wiser to whatever's going on with them. Let's have a further look into it. 10 of Pentacles, they want to be happy. 8 of Pentacles, they want completion. 6 of Wands, listen, this is looking happy. 8, 10, 8, 6. We're going by twos. We have the 2 of Wands here. We have the Gemini with the 2, but twins energy, like Pisces, the twins. Gemini, the twins. Pisces, the twin fish, I say. Interesting stuff here. And then we have increments of 2 going. I feel like this person could be secretly dealing with this issue, trying to get away with it, trying to have it happen and have it dealt with behind your back. I think that this person's ultimate goal is to wrap things up. Hey, let me just have my cake, right? And then I'll be like, hey, listen, that cake was delicious, and I bid you adieu. Closure, happiness, going towards the final, ultimate goal. Now, then we have the 8 of Pentacles, which doubles down on the idea of this person working and making an effort to wrap things up, close things up. So now let's hope that they're not trying to wrap things up with you, because that ain't cute. We got a lot of Pentacles here, so this could hit them in the workplace. You know, maybe they find a coworker attractive or something like that, and then they're just gonna straight up have to make themselves clear, even though they enjoyed the flirting, or you know. We have the 6 of Wands here. This is a victory. This is a good thing. This is positive. What they're hiding from you, I feel like they'll hide it successfully. So if they're sitting next to you while you watch this reading, they're probably sweating bullets and be like, what? You know, this is like when people clean up their side relationships before they get married, and it's like, it's not right what you're doing, but it's right what you're doing right now. Like, why'd you have side, like, anyways. It feels like there's a lot of positive to come from what they're hiding from you. Well, I've never seen it jump from this, like, questionable activity to something like this. Like, 2 of Wands out here wondering, have some options, choices in front of them. Heck, they could have been trying to decide what they wanted to do with their career. Okay? The devil, the temptation, but also the Capricorn energy, and there's a hustle in that. So they could have been, you know, trying to make a decision, weigh out their options, and they possibly don't want you to worry about that. Because they know that you'll be like, what about the cash flow? I need my diamonds. And they'll be like, I don't want to listen, hear, talk, think about anything that you're going to say if I tell you, so I'm just going to do my own thing. And then I'm going to come over and be like, hey, honey, I made $10,000. I made 10,000 pentacles. Now that's a better outcome. That would be a better outcome in my book. But we do still go, okay, well, if that's the case, then why don't you want me to know about it? It doesn't say here that they find you annoying. It says that there's happiness and there's closure, and it's like, you know, wrapping things up in, I guess, a business forefront or a business relationship. It could be a business dynamic that needs to be put to an end. But either way, at the end of it, they feel like victorious. They got the outcome that they wanted. So I guess whatever they're keeping from you, it was all in accordance to the prophecy. I do want to know more about the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the devil. Because what the devil is, what's this temptation thing? Are we leaning towards, you know, partying so much and then coming back successful? Like, really? Or are we, what's happening? And your first card is Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this person may, okay, so what they're wrapping up is stuff in their lifestyle that doesn't serve them in a relationship. And that might impact the work area, but maybe it's that whole I go to work and then I go to party and then like we party together until Monday and then we work again. And then now I gotta wrap some things up in that lifestyle in order to make, you know, space for this new relationship. Ace of Cups. The Two of Pentacles is having them juggling. And remember, you know when you quit a job and then you start a job, but you don't do the thing where there's a gap? You do the overlapsation situation where you're working one in the morning, one at night, and you're tired, but you're like, I'm coming to the end of this. I'm coming to the end of this, but it's difficult because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Like, you know, I would imagine that their bandwidth as far as money or as far as their time is at capacity. This really smells good. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Okay, it doesn't even have a full melt pull and it smells good. And I like it. I can smell it from here. That's honestly. Listen, watch me whip, watch me kindle, and it's all calm and whatnot. This is peaceful. This is zenful. This is like play music. Like let's have a dance partner and stuff. Woodwick, cottonwick. Why am I doing this to you guys? Why? Seven of Swords speaks to someone wearing a false mask in the relationship, which we already established. In order to get that goal done, in order for them to do what they do, in order for them to bring home the bacon, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, they needed to focus. They didn't need no side questions. They didn't need you bothering them. They're very sensitive. They probably get very annoyed easily. This is when somebody disappears on you and then they're just like, you know what, I had to. I couldn't deal with I couldn't even, so I didn't. And then I came home with the results of what I did while I was gone. Are you a person of few words? Usually you're very communicative with the Gemini energy, but I do know many Geminis who hold a lot of communication inside because they're so wise with communication that they know what they're gonna done get started. So Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. We got being nimble, juggling, we know why. We've got the false sense of reality that they're projecting out of the face with the Seven of Swords, the lies. I don't want to call it lies because they're bringing home results. You know, victory, Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles speaks to the level of focus that they needed in order to do this. So I don't want to be hating on them. We got the Ace of Cups. They're trying to start up something new, but again, they have to put that on hold. This is like when somebody's like dating you and they're like, you know what, I can't right now. And then 6 months later, they're like, okay, I'm here. And you're like, you're here? Where exactly were you? I was actually in New Zealand. I was making big moves, and now I moved out of that basement apartment and I have 2 houses, one in New Zealand, one here. How about you? And you're like, oh. Okay, so any variation of that type of energy I feel like is coming in this relationship. And that's what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that I have stuff to do. I don't want to tell you what stuff is. I don't want to break it down for you. I just want to do it. I just want to focus. Eight of Pentacles. I just want to complete it. I want complete results. And then I want to move on to the next thing and make space for the next thing and start the next thing. Ace of Cups. It's a win-win. Six of Wands. Because you know what? Let's say that you weren't emotionally stable when we first met. Huh? And now you're emotionally stable. Now you don't care because you met me, I let you down, I guess, and now we're here. And now you don't care. You know, you don't care. You're like, take it or leave it. And that's the type of energy I need you to be in anyway. So it's a win-win. Six of Wands victory. We got victory. Alright, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please give the video a like, subscribe, all that stuff that it needs. Turn your notifications on. And if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. You better watch yourself, because you will so be in the Etsy shop so fast. I mean, I got other candles, but not the 12 ounce. Not like this. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.